Hey, not playing that game anymore? I heard you were researching something.
Well, I'm in the translating stage now.
Oh, so what do you do in that stage?
Well, let me tell you.
So welcome back to Thao and Company. And the last video we talked about preparation for translation project with our ongoing project is Delta Force. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how translation are carried out. So what's the wait? And let's dive straight into our video. And what do we do in this stage? So this is not quite a simple task like translating A from A to B, but translator need to apply translation techniques with the prepared materials, term-based guidelines, and glossary. Like what I said, translator need to apply techniques in order to translate properly. And the first method or techniques I want to show you is literal translation. And this method involves translating just the meaning of the word inside a sentence, not the whole sentence meaning. And the strength of these techniques will be simplicity and speed. And because of translator does not need to dive too deep into the meaning, so they can translate simple word, terms, and sentence very efficiently. Like the word buy, we will translate into mua, sell, then go to bán, just like that. But this technique will struggle if meets with more complex and more deep meaning sentences. For example, like we stumble across dragonfly swarm, and then we translate it literally, just like hệ thống bầy chuồn chuồn. And it's technically correct, but it isn't quite right. So we need to have another techniques to actually convey the meaning of it. And one more reason why we shouldn't use these techniques too frequently is because it does not cover a lot of aspects in language. For example, expression, idioms, and sometimes hidden meanings. And these techniques would fail because it cannot convey the meaning or intention of the speaker. For example, we have like innocence, like a child, and mighty as a dragon. Well, if we translate it word by word, it's just like ngây thơ như trẻ con và dũng mãnh như rồng. Well, that is the meanings of each word inside a sentence, so it's technically true and correct. But it sounds quite off and stiff. And unnatural is one of the top reasons why we should avoid this, because we need to create a good or immersive experience for gamers. And now we're gonna move on to the next techniques, and that is semantic translation or translate by meaning. And in this technique, we usually translator will have to read and understand fully the meaning and intention of the characters, speaking that sentence out so we can express it through our wordings that is natural, appropriate to context, also suitable with the tone of voice of that character. And in order to do so, we have to fully understand and then be that character in order to express it out. And in order to do so, there's a couple of ways I would like to share you. The first way translator can use is paraphrasing. The translator can rewrite the original sentence into another language that they can freely express the meaning of the speaker. And they can do it in any ways that they have to make sure that it's accurate, natural, and appropriate, so that they can convey the emotion, the intention, also the meaning of the character they want to translate. For example, we have the word-by-word translation of innocent as a child, mighty as a dragon. But now we also have the semantic translation techniques, paraphrasing. So we will have the official translation is bản tâm thánh thiện và phong thái rồng thiên. It's technically mostly the same meaning, but now we have the freedom of expressing the meaning of it. The sentence is now sound a lot cooler, more natural, and also suitable for the context of the game, make it a lot more immersive for the gamers when they read it. Another way translator can utilize is creative translation. So there will be some instances that we encounter some terms, phrases that do not exist or have equivalent terms outside in real life. So we have to create our own. And it gave us a lot of opportunities to sit down, brainstorm, and discuss together so that we can have the best possible translation. As earlier in the video, we have the Dragonfly system word by word translation, and now we have the creative translation. So we have the official translation of the Dragonfly system is Linh Quần Kích. And how we came up with this is we have to look onto a lot of dictionary. But here's the catch, we have to look into Chinese and Japanese dictionary in order to have this translation. Like in Chinese, it's just like dragonfly only, and it sometimes feels accurate, but it does not have the same feeling when we play it inside the game. So we have to look in other materials, and in this case, it's Japanese. In Japanese, sometimes dragonflies can be seen as spirit, and spirit in Vietnamese is sometimes can be is tinh linh. So we can have the equivalent of dragonfly is tinh linh. And for quần kích, so at first we look at swarm, we thought like swarming the verbs is surrounding. But after looking in the skill in the video or the demonstration inside the game, we can see that it is playing straightforward and attack the enemy. So it's more like attacking, assaulting. So we came up with quần kích. So quần kích also means like attacking while swarming around. And for system, we just translate it normally. And during this stage, there are many tools in our arsenal, and today I would like to share you our three main tools that we use in this project. And the first one is term-based. Term-based, you can just imagine it's like database that stores terms, words, phrases that's translated by us and have been accepted or verified. And in the future, if we stumble across similar or identical, it's just the term-based will recommend to us like, hey, you have this similar, so I gave you this so you can use. And it will keep the consistency throughout the whole project. And furthermore, we can update it, like we add new terms, new phrase, or we can modify it so it have a more like natural or suitable translation if we found some. And the second is Thao Co's translation platform. It is our main working space, and it is used in entirely others translation project. So Delta Force is no exception. And one thing I really want to mention to you is this is our own developed platform, so there will be no risk in data security. No data can be leaked out or be stolen from other parties. And the third tools in our arsenal, or our best partner, mostly like is the dictionaries. This is our friends accompany with us from the start of the researching, preparation, and through the current translating, and also in the post-edit, which will be mentioned in the next video. It is one of our most trustworthy partners we can accompany with. And that's it for our video today. In the next video, we're going to talk about post-edit and localization testing. So press like, subscribe so you don't miss our next video. Bye bye!